when you feel like you can't go any further, that's when you really get to see exactly what you're made of.
Yo guys, hope you're all doing well, and today we will discuss two simple things. First of all, market structure and continuation patterns, and secondly, higher time frame reversal and entries. So first of all, we're going to talk about continuation patterns, which is really weird for me, as many traders get lost in reversal trading or revenge trading when going in a certain direction. But actually, it's not that complicated. We can just look at the chart like here, and we can see a clear downtrend. So where do we start? Okay, let's have a look. So we see here was this last major level, right? So we see like this nice build up here, coming down, respecting here once again, and then breaking down. So this is like the last strong level here before we go into our clear continuation pattern. So have a look. We see here first, okay, this clear continuation pattern breaking this major level, price coming back and into our first supply zone. So that's a nice pattern for continuation. And now we're just looking for further entries, and I'll mark them up right as I go. So we see another breaks. You can see this as a little supply zone, but I would have not taken an entry here. So this is a next scenario I would have entered. Hang on. So here, for example, really nice. So we have like here this level, which got first a little bit respected during Asian session. We have like this nice consolidation, boom. Then New York session comes and completely crushes this level. So we have this nice bearish momentum here, this nice little order block here, and this momentum push downwards. So we can see, okay, a lot of volume, a lot of money was came into the market here to make this move to the downside. So now we're waiting for price to retrace back into our POI, into our supply zone, to then go to the downside. So we would have waited price to come back, okay, into this region and moving to the downside. So boom. Then here was the last supply, which what got mitigated at last NY session again. You can watch the time here. Is 7 o'clock. So last NY volume caused this movement to the downside, which then in the end caused this break. So this is the last supply zone. And we see market completely snipes into the supply zone and then causes further breaks. So then we see the last bearish move that caused double breaks here was exactly here again. So now we check the time. We can see here, okay, 5, so late NY session again, like hanging around till 3 and 5, okay. So here was like a time of 2 hours went past here, and then price went down. So we can see here was like a little bit of a fight, and then price went down. So here we have also potential orders to fill. Price then taps into this area here and moves down and clears the next level. Yeah. So now we're here currently. We have a demand zone laying around down here, which we could refine a bit, and then like this. So we could take long some here, or we could take shorts from the last supply zone, which was nice at 3 o'clock. We see here a nice mitigation, and use this as a next supply zone for a further continuation pattern, just like here the whole time, down. So, and most traders will, as soon as they see like a reaction and a change of character, for example, like, of course, this is also a scenario, as we see here, the last break, right? The last Asian low got broken, and here's a little supply hanging in front of it, and this supply got broken. So you can basically say this is a change of character, right? And then potentially take an entry from here, right? And it looks all right. Many traders would do this and it looks really nice, but why would we risk it if we know the whole time price is moving down, right? So why should we take an entry from this zone if price is going down? Better to take an entry from this zone to break the last low, which was here, right? So this would be a 6R. Too simple. Continuation pattern. So that was the first topic. Now let's head to the second topic, where you actually then find reversals in the higher time frame. Now to find it. So here, for example, we have a nice example. So we have like this supply zone up here, and we see how the market just sniped into the zone and wiping out like these equal highs here, like nearly equal highs, like a bunch of liquidity just laying around here, right? Wiping this out first. So wiping out this first here, mitigating into our higher time frame last supply zone. So then we would see what would happen. Okay, price reacts down, goes up a bit. We could potentially place here an order, but we didn't have any clear breaks. Perhaps actually this is the last demand zone here, which then eventually breaks here. Why this is a good confirmation entry, but first this is a demand level which got respected here first. So taking shots from this area would have been very, very risky, but we see, okay, this happened. So further on, we see, okay, now this demand level, as I mentioned, got broken. So we can call this a break of structure here of the last valid demand, right? We reacted first of it. Now it failed. So we can also, okay, put an X into this demand. And also we see here, even first is mitigation at 7 o'clock. Yeah, down here, you can watch the time again. So 7 a.m., we see mitigation on an open, then overlap at 11 and 3 o'clock NY, we see, okay, here the whole volume of the day went down to break this level. So this would be a potential level where we would like to trade again from. I never use this retracement here, but it's just nice for beginners, where that you can also just draw in your supply zone like this, for example. And then you would have placed your trade, right? You have all your confirmations, and you would have waited till price comes down. As this would be a swing reversal scenario, as mentioned. And that's the difference between finding reversals and continuation trading. Many people will be looking for reversals in the lower time frames, but I think that's complete nonsense. So if you want to trade reversals, go in the bigger time frames, and if you want to trade continuations, then stick to the lower time frames. So exactly. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
That's when you really get to see exactly what you're made of.